Yep, we're recording. It's all happening.
We're recording.
Everything's fine, everyone. We both went, look, our colors are not super spot on today, but we are not clashing. And also, we both went for a printed patterned button down.
It's still compliments in the right ways.
We are still, as usual, just like connected. Spiritually,
on our shit.
Emotionally, so.
On all the levels. So say we all.
So say we all.
Yeah.
There it is. mirrored behind me. We're getting fracked, y'all.
We're getting fracked.
I'm Paula.
And I'm Kat.
And we are watching today Razor, which I guess came out between seasons 3 and season 4 of Battlestar Galactica. And that's why we're watching it at this juncture. And it's about the Pegasus.
People have asked for it, so.
Time on the Pegasus. And there is an extended version and a broadcast version. And we have elected to go with the broadcast version.
I forgot
for
about
an
that.
Authentic original experience.
Yes.
So, that's what we're doing.
That's
it. So say us.
So say us.
And if you don't like
and
it,
therefore,
sorry.
So say we all.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect. I guess we're going to get some more perspective as to why the Pegasus is the way, like they were the way they, or they are.
I'm hoping this means that Michelle Forbes is we're gonna get like 90 minutes of Michelle Forbes. Which I'm here for.
I'm so in.
So yeah.
My tummy growled.
Do you need a snack before we start? Do we need to get a snack?
I'll be okay.
Are you sure this is 90 minutes? It's 87 minutes, Kat.
And I'll eat the snack in the first 5.
Yeah, and then you won't be hungry for the next 82 minutes. Right? I'm right. Tell me in the comments I'm right.
Paula is right.
If this was a live
maybe
stream,
we'll pause.
Chat would be like,
go get a snack.
Yeah, they'd be like, go eat something.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since they're refusing, I guess we'll just start watching this thing. Okay.
No second chances to make things right if you frack them up the first time.
Unless you're a Cylon.
That person's got nails like mine.
Just really was expecting the Cylon intro, but I know it's...
Pegasus. How could that be? The entire fleet was destroyed.
Oh, look, he's got 2 eyes.
2 eyes is so young.
Evil. What you need is justice.
Look at him.
Yeah, he's not all Jesus coded yet.
And as I take command of Pegasus, I pledge to
We're getting
uphold
into some
those
knife play
values.
now. Let's chill out a little bit.
Crew can fall apart when their commander is killed. Pegasus lost 2 in a matter of weeks.
I'm putting Garner in command.
Oh yeah, that was a mistake.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Poor guy.
Oh,
Then
he sacrificed himself.
He died.
It's too sad. Whose hands is it? Come on. Okay. Yeah, we get it. Razor's edge.
get it.
Knife.
You're into it.
Blade.
Like I said, you make your choices, and you live with them. And in the end, you are those choices.
Who is that? Is that, I mean, it sounded like Xena Warrior Princess's voice.
It did, but it wasn't
her, because at least it wasn't that character. But it's someone with a similar accent.
Ever so slightly, it's the accent is what it was.
How many shots of that blade are we gonna get in this? And we're gonna try and count them off.
Minimum 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Minimum 5. In an hour and a half? We're not counting what we already saw.
Not counting the opening. Oh, look at
You're gonna
that.
make me regret having you along, aren't you?
So I am very proud
Every chance I get.
to welcome the new commander of the Pegasus.
It's kind of fun to go back
Yeah.
in this way, and also sad.
This is before they found New Caprica, right?
Yes, because
Okay, that's what I
Pegasus
thought.
wasn't around for that.
Our lives
Yeah, it's only been 8
changed
months.
forever.
Okay. Yeah. 1.
We found
One.
ourselves.
Oh my god, easy.
The more things change, the more they stay the same, huh, Gus?
Well, that's the answer.
Yeah, well, it's her with the knife. What? That's such a bad... Why?
That is a big needle. That is a massively huge needle, I feel like. It looked so thick.
Also, what an insane spot to choose.
Yeah, what if she needs to wear her hair up for any reason? Oof.
Uh-oh. Alright, ma'am.
They're gonna get along so well.
Perfectly. Perfectly.
I've been reviewing the fit reps for the ship's officers, and
Are you the ship's Starbuck?
Yeah, really.
and a whole series of increasingly negative reports from Fisk, then Garner, who demoted you to kitchen duty for persistent insubordinate behavior.
Yeah, what's the deal? Before anything happened.
Yep.
Looks like they're in dry dock, maybe.
They said what the Pegasus was doing. I can't remember what it was.
Back when life was normal.
So normal.
Roger that, Pegasus. We have the ball.
God, it's just being in space, just flying in space. Like,
flying
you
in
don't
space.
know what's upside, right, or down, or because there is none, really, except for your perception of it with how you. Two!
Come in!
It was hers. Of course it's hers.
Oh, of course. I was about to say, it didn't look like it could have been Shaw's hand.
Yeah, it didn't
in
really
the first
feel like
scene.
her hands, yeah.
Yeah, it is. So, have you figured out how you're gonna spend your shore?
Oh, no. They were 2 days away from shore leave.
How about spending some time with us on Gemini? I know it'll be a kid and the girls will love to see you. Listen to your XO. Once in a while, it's okay to get off the treadmill.
Yes.
That's the XO that she killed.
Think about it.
Okay.
Oof. Oh.
Oh, man.
I don't think she is going to think about it, frankly. That does not have the look of a person who's going to think about it.
I think she thought about it for a short time.
Could you please point me towards...
Cool. Good.
All right.
Good.
Rude.
This is such a great ship to be on.
Even prior to everything.
Excuse me, could you please show me...
Wow, why
Okay,
would no
why
one talk
is
to her?
everybody-
Is she dead?
How did you know?
You've got that new officer needing to report to her CO left down cold.
Aww.
One of the benefits of being a network administrator.
Look at her hair. It's not fully blonde.
Kendra Shaw.
Gina Invier.
Invier. That's, old Jimenez for Resurrection, isn't it?
Interesting.
Benefits of being a lax classics major.
I hope they don't make us watch them doing bad things to her, terrible things to her. I really don't want to see that. I don't want that to be what this story is about. We know what happened there. Let's skip that bit.
I think it's how we maybe get to that point.
Yeah.
Frankly, I'd rather think it was that cupcake.
What a jerk! They're all maybe everyone's like, or it's just hazing.
Yeah.
A little mid-morning snack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in my quarters.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I could never be in the military.
Just a mid-morning snack.
Yeah, assuming no one hits the wrong button.
Yeah, no, I can't shit.
That's the fear of the gods into everyone does.
Uh-oh. Okay, here it goes.
On your very first day.
Ooh.
And then your lives changed
10
forever.
months ago, not 8 months ago. So
I guess maybe something
is
else
this
happened.
something else, or is this part of? I mean, she don't look okay.
Lords have mercy.
What in the world has happened here? Yeah, well, we're gonna be dead either way.
So what does it matter? You would have died.
I'm a soldier. As for Fisk and Garner, neither of those men deserved my respect, so they didn't get it.
You certainly don't disappoint, Lieutenant.
It's so funny because their folders have a corner on I can't let go of the cut corners thing. Sorry.
Oof. In that case, Major, you're out of uniform.
Holy shit! Wow. Wowzers! I don't like it.
She knew it wasn't right.
She knows. Still.
He was like, you left your bullet out of it. Or whatever that is, your clip. Who knows what it, but...
It's possible. You can find an exo meaner than soft time.
It's tough. But I think we need it tough.
Any ruffle feathers?
Well, she and Kara don't exactly get along.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
I like seeing them along.
I feel like I'm drowning in nothing out here. Come on, Showboat, sing out. Let me know I got company.
Showboat. She's gonna die.
Sing out, Cat? What, you mean like a song?
There's 3, because that was the
that was the knife.
That was that knife.
And it was a close-up shot of it specifically.
Just blood.
4.
Yep, you're right. Oh, that sounds horrible. I would like it to stop now.
Awful. Wow, we're gonna go clear over 5. Holy shit. I want to change my number.
You said at least
I did
5,
say minimum 5. Yeah. I'm about to say minimum 15 at this point. Like 5 for every 20 minutes.
What's our fighter status?
12 Vipers destroyed, along with 2 Raptors.
And they have no idea where they are.
17 ships too badly damaged to be repaired.
Does that count as 6? I think
What
it
else?
does.
It just
Or
might.
4
5.
or whatever number we were on. 5.
We're on 5 now.
Now we're on 5.
We learned from comm traffic before it stopped, but rumors keep leaking out.
See, I don't count that.
No. Because that's part of the same shot.
That's the.
Oh no.
They were so close until they weren't.
Oh my goodness, that certainly complicates things.
Oh, this is so not great. I feel like it's gonna be Shaw who catches
Yeah.
her.
Here I thought we were being so discreet. Guess that's hard when you truly care for someone. Program's uploaded.
Oh, betrayal in so many ways.
In so many ways.
That's always this model's job, I guess, to seduce.
Yeah.
I wonder if her feelings are real at all.
No one can survive entirely on their own. Trust me, Lieutenant. In the end, we're all just human.
This is hard to watch, and I don't like
This is tough. That's a betrayal to a whole other... That's just... There's a...
Multiple Dratus contacts, bearing 399, Karam 620. Fighter size...
Oh.
Unknown configuration, sir.
On our way, Pegasus. I don't like these odds.
Yeah.
Showboat, stay with me.
Oof.
I don't think Showboat's gonna make it out.
These ships, I can almost see them. There's something weird about them.
Uh-oh, what is this? What is something... What's the deal? She's like, it's something about these ships. It's weird. Why?
Yeah. There's something different about them?
Like, what does that mean?
Oh no, they got one that followed. Oh no.
It's like she was trying to get us killed.
Look, Major Shaw has the authority to take any action she feels necessary to protect the ship.
She's a loose cannon.
And she's also the exo.
She'll love Starbucks saying someone's a loose cannon.
How many writers, Lieutenant?
This is stressing me out. I don't think I like it.
It's bad.
I don't think I like knowing this story. I don't think I enjoy it. We'll see if I change my mind. But right now, don't like it.
Well, it's because we know it just leads... We know how it ends.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like, I don't know if I want to watch everyone descend into being pieces of shit. Like...
This is gonna get you killed.
I thought you said you weren't gonna waste life.
This is exactly what you said we wouldn't do.
Literally just said what you wouldn't do.
Mr. Belzit, are you refusing to carry out my orders?
I am being your XO.
Which is exactly what I'm supposed to...
Does she shoot him right now? Wow, she went freaking fast.
Colonel Fisk. Colonel Fisk! You are now my XO.
Oh, good. Guess I'll do whatever you say. I'm not giving you my sidearm.
I will execute you.
Fuck. Jeez,
that was inexcusable. What? That wasn't... I can't...
That is wild. I thought there was going to be more of a buildup, but she just snapped. She just freaking snapped.
Immediately went back on her word. Went back on her word to the furthest extent that she possibly could.
If you had just recalled your Vipers and bounced out of here, this wouldn't be happening, though, of course.
Maybe you wouldn't be losing your ships or taking damage. Yep, you're being boarded. Ooh, is she gonna see Gina, like, trying to board with the Cylons, or... It's not good.
Well, and they don't know yet that there are Cylons who look like people, right?
Yeah,
that is something
that
was revealed and that they tried to keep secret over on Galactica.
Yes.
They don't know that that's the case, so why wouldn't they trust her?
Yeah. You can tell she's feeling a little sus, though.
Yep, you were so right. You're like, wait a minute, what?
What the fuck? And now we know.
No, she wasn't, sir. She's a Cylon spy. They look like us.
Oh, for God's sake.
Look at the camera.
Oh, just another version of you.
She saw you.
Get that thing off my bridge.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. And this is why they were, like, super angry with her in a lot of ways.
Yeah. I mean, they still were committing, I think, crimes against humanity. Like, war crimes. Yeah. By treating their prisoner the way that they did. That's,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where the hell did they come from?
Yeah, what are these ships? They look so different.
Tell us more.
Been a long time since I've seen one of these outside a
Is
museum.
it the old version of Cylon ships?
Old school?
Yeah. Is that him? Is that young Adama?
No.
I said first Cylon War. I don't know. I think it is.
Ew. Ew. You just stick your hand in? Okay, it is him, the blue eyes.
People. Oh, wow. He's seen by putting his hand in there, like what happened before. Those are nasty experiments.
Fascinating.
All this has happened before. And will happen again.
So they've said.
All this has happened before and it will happen again. Did they reference that in the very end of season 3? As they were doing like the song and all of that? I feel they've said that before.
Oh, they've said that like all the way in the first season, I think.
Oh, okay. Maybe I might be remembering incorrectly.
Someone in there.
Help us. They left us here.
Those are some.
Are these like the first successful ones? Yeah, like, is that Leoben?
That's what I'm wondering.
That sounds like Leoben.
There were 50 of us, but they've been taking us away one by one.
That's who they, maybe there was original, like, real people who they modeled these models after.
I got it.
Okay, maybe not Leoben.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. They're not showing us like anywhere near enough of these faces.
Galactica, this is Husker. Do you copy?
Wow, you're a fucking bitch. You have such problems. You are the most vindictive piece of shit.
Creative as
wow,
you feel. If this was done to make me feel empathy,
yeah, in any sort of sympathetic way, she is a villain. Sorry, she's a villain. You don't act this way. I'm sorry. It's because she's like, I let this thing on. This is my fault, probably. She probably feels some responsibility, and so she has to act out in this way to assuage her own guilt.
Which she just keeps doing over and over and over and over, and each time it continues to step further over the line.
Sir, there's civilians.
The door might go off soon.
A civilian flight.
15
that's
ships,
super
sir.
early.
The Cap has gone ahead to intercept.
Colonel, I want you to assemble teams of engineers and Marines and have them board each of those ships. Gonna take everything we need from those ships.
Everyone's like, what do you mean? We're all happy to have found...
Colonel, if you have a problem with any of this, I need to hear it now.
Because I will shoot you right
say
in the
that
head.
I have a problem because you'll kill me. It's just not fun to watch.
It's just it's
like,
bad.
Why have we made this? It's not fun to watch.
Oh, back to our previous anger, and yeah, I don't want to watch this.
Like,
we stopped seeing close up of the knives.
Yeah. Like,
or
I'm
knife.
tired of watching people feel like bullied into being bad people. Like, this is it's. Yeah, what? There's the fucking point of the military. I mean, honestly, this is why you have to stand up for what you know is right.
Yes.
Because if you don't, then this shit just happens. You know, stuff happens.
The whole fleet has word of what happened here. There won't be any more resistance.
We're gonna strip them of everything and leave them behind.
They literally, look at all the people they killed.
It just makes me think of, like, you know, true crime stories, and they're like, yeah, this serial killer had like a really bad childhood and all these things and this and that, and it's like, yeah, and there are lots of people who don't choose to become murderers because of it. Lots of people had their families killed and nuked and all these things. Drugs. It's the only way to get by.
It's the only way to deal with all the shit that you
kidding
had
me?
to accept and allow to happen. Talk about freaking guilt.
I would also I don't.
So the Exo's human after all.
Trevor's like, I'll do my drug of choice while you do yours.
That's good. Because I'd hate to think that Lee's new Exo can't handle the pressure. Maybe wants to get busted back to peeling potatoes.
I'd hate to think that Lee's favorite pilot wants to find herself scrubbing floors for pilfering ship stores.
I would also be disgustingly medicating myself in any way possible.
I mean, I don't know
if
how
I
you
ever
get through
allowed.
any of this.
No. Here's the thing. You want to know how I'd get through it? By getting shot in the head. Because I just can't imagine allowing something like that to happen.
Sometimes we have to leave people behind so that we can go on. So that we can continue.
Wow, you're toxic. You're really toxic. I mean, yeah, there's a version of that is true.
The way
but
awful people can justify their behavior and choices.
Yeah.
That we never thought we were capable of.
Oh,
7. Started to see a lot less of it.
When you can be this, for as long as you have to be, then you're a racer.
Yeah, but is that good? Is that a thing worth being? Is it?
War is forcing us all to become
No,
racist.
no, making
Because
choices.
if we don't survive.
That's not true. Actually, that's actually not true, and a lot of people haven't survived.
How could you ever go back? How could you ever go back?
She knows she can't, so she just has to keep doing all these
and keep
things.
lying to yourself. You know, once we're able to step back to being human beings.
Well, she said you can't. You can't go back to being human beings.
Oh, I misread that.
Yeah. It's possible I misread it, but that was what I thought. I will say I don't think that this is like glorifying her behavior at all. It's painting it as, you know, so that's something. But like it's not easy to watch.
Like there's definitely the aspect of like, see, this person as to who they were, and it's like, yeah, well, yeah, we know. Now we know
Could be like
even
a
more.
Statement of like, hey, you know how you think this is bad? Just keep that in mind as you move through actual things happening in the world. But like, oof, rough.
Brutal.
Look at them.
They're so cute. And they're talking.
Everyone who watched the first series is like, oh yeah, it's so great.
Red Squad, on my mark.
You're just floating in space. Floating in space, and there's nothing more I hate.
How are they gonna get
awful
rescued out of there, though?
They're just gonna let them like float in.
Oh, I hope they haven't done experiments on these people. It's gonna be awful.
I'm not gonna hold any hope.
Yeah.
As what this Pegasus crew does to me. I hold no hope. Katie Sackhoff, you're so hot.
Oh. Yep.
Get him out of there! Go, go, go!
Look at them. These old school guys. Ooh, stressful. Keep it moving. Keep on going.
Oh yeah, it's over. Kill yourself, because they're going to experiment on you.
She's gonna kill him.
Yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna do if you can't save him? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't disagree with her in that moment.
I would want to be shot
They're
in the
gonna
head.
experiment on him. And she's just like, yeah, cool, shoot me. I was like, she's not coming out of this mission.
There's no way.
I did not believe that she was gonna come out of this.
There's no way.
What are you?
A hybrid.
What am I? A man?
Is that one of the guys whose face we saw poking through the door they got left behind before?
Mm.
Can't tell.
He's too old.
Well, it's been many years.
That's true, I guess, if he still ages.
I have seen things. Your life kept us sharp. The things you have done, all leading to this moment.
What are we doing, sir?
I think she definitely
she
started
did.
it. Yeah.
I think so too.
Yep.
That's why she got promoted. She's the one who actually did it.
Kara Thrace will lead the human race to its end.
The harbinger of death, apparently.
She is the herald of the apocalypse. The harbinger of death. They must not follow her.
What the heck? They must not follow her.
But it's also the fact that she so quickly was like, well, I gotta warn you about Captain Thrace. Like, almost took his word for it.
What do you mean? Like what?
Because he was
what
like,
about the thing? But what do you think it means? Because you're like, there's something about that. Like, so yeah, what?
Wait, sorry, I got lost in my own. Because he told her, Kara Thrace is the harbinger of death.
And she was like, yeah, I'll warn them immediately. And you're like, there's something about that.
It's like, why? Why did she trust him? Like, it seems like she trusted his word in that moment, is what I mean. Like, I don't know.
I just felt like you were having a thought, and I wanted you to just to say more of it. It wasn't a test or you must justify. Just like, there's more there. What? Say it.
But I've been going through Kane's logs. And from a tactical perspective, it's hard to find fault in anything that she did.
They butchered innocent civilians, Dad.
Yeah.
How can you ignore that?
Not everything can be
I
tactical.
know that I didn't have to face any of the situations that she did.
Yeah, but you
I had
faced
the
your
president
own.
in my face, arguing for the survival of the civilian fleet.
This is true.
Ty, keep me honest.
Yeah, but the difference is you didn't shoot Colonel Ty.
Nope.
When he tried to balance your morality.
You listened.
It's interesting. This could have been
an episode.
Just, why not make it up? Maybe they did it and then they decided
9
to not air it, and then maybe like, we could put it out, or who knows.
Maybe she thought she had a lot to answer for. Maybe she had it coming.
We've all got it coming.
I had my palm read by a Cylon, remember?
A destiny, right?
You better believe it. So I guess you are stuck with me till the end. I gotta go break in your new keg. Sir.
Do we count that as 10?
I kind of think we do.
Didn't quite make it to 15.
Solid.
Yeah, definitely could have been an episode of Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, my thing was with
I didn't mean to make you feel like pressured. Or
no, it's okay.
Are you trying to say like you think she's a Cylon or like what? I just felt like you had like a little more, so I was like, what?
I don't know that I think she's a Cylon. But who fucking knows? It's just that she was so quick to be like, "Are you a god?
Yeah.
Are you, yes, I want forgiveness," and like trust him, or maybe not trust. I don't know, but like, why did I take these out?
I was gonna ask you, but I didn't want to distract you. If I'm honest,
it was just I think I just needed it to help me think.
Yeah, it was interesting that that's the reaction she had. Right? Maybe she's just looking. She's so lost.
Desperate.
Yeah,
so desperate for some sort of resolution.
Anything, and this person knew who she was,
knew her whole life story.
How is that possible?
Yeah,
how is that possible?
And so in those final moments, to be like, hey, it's about Captain Thrace, and then get cut off, and then she's like, you know what? Aren't you scared, motherfrackers?
Yeah.
It was just such an interesting snap back and forth with her.
Yeah. I think it was really interesting getting to see her character and see all of that, but it was not a fun watch.
No! Just like none of that time. It like, just put me back to exactly where we were when we watched all of that, which was not happy.
It wasn't a fun thing to watch, and like, and again, like, that's fine. Like, not everything has to be fun, right? Sometimes you might be trying to make the point of, like
you said, it's not glorifying it, but being like...
I don't feel like this is different from the episode where Starbuck is like, you have to let me go, like, because that felt like it was glorifying.
Yeah,
some things that felt really unhealthy to me. This did not feel like glorification, and it's like, maybe it's like, yeah, take a good hard look at this, because if you let people act this way, this is what you get, and is it justified or not? I don't know. We're asking you the question, and now you have to figure it out. But it wasn't like I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah,
and sometimes the show can be stressful in a way that is fun. But this was one of those things that was not fun. And I was like, wow, I kind of actually don't want to be watching this.
Because we know the ending of the fall of the Pegasus. Like, we've seen that. And it's just, just seeing their journey there and blah, blah, blah. I'm glad we didn't have to see more torture from
the
Gina
I'm glad
stuff.
that they didn't.
But I will say...
You understand a little more why it was allowed to happen, though obviously that doesn't justify it in any way.
Even in the slightest. No, just even in the slightest, it does not. No. Like, I get why the heartbreak and the distrust was there. It was like she was involved with her, like romantically, and trusted her and all these things and blah, blah, blah. But for your immediate reaction to be like, oh, that's a thing who apparently can mimic our feelings, so I want you to take it to whatever extent you need to.
It's
degradation, shame,
it's pretty
pain.
Vindictive.
Yeah,
it's pretty inexcusable behavior.
It's really gross.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Like, that's That's really gross behavior. The fact that you're willing to just jump straight to shooting your XO in the freaking head right between the eyes.
The minute, like, and that's what, like, Adama doesn't quite fully appreciate, I think, in this last exchange when he's like, yeah, but I had Colonel Ty there to balance my morals. I'm like, yeah, she had someone like that too. And as soon as they tried to balance her morals, she killed him. So that was a choice she made.
There's a difference there.
She made that choice immediately. So you
made the choice to listen to Ty. You made the choice to listen to the president. Right at the beginning, he had the choice to be like, I could just take this all over and do a military takeover.
There was a bit of a coup that did happen that one time.
There was.
And Lee was pretty important in keeping that from, like, going full-blown whatever. But, like...
But again,
Adama has done stuff, but he reins it in and he pulls back and he tries to re-find the humanity of it all, and that is something that Admiral Kane could not do.
And I don't think she would have ever been capable of.
You know, I think she was too far gone. She was too far, because the minute you stop and rebalance, you have to admit that what you'd done before was wrong. And then how do you live with yourself? You can't.
Well, we can see that.
Yeah. So
with Shaw. Jeez Louise.
Also, do you get why it's called Razor? Do you get it?
Do you get it though? Do you get it?
You gotta be
because
a
you have
razor.
to be a razor to survive this war. It's like just none of those people had a choice. I mean, then again, but then we talked about during it too, is like all it took was for all of them to be like, we don't stand for this.
No. You don't just shoot a person who says no to you. If they all mutiny, then it's done. Like, they did not have to.
20-1.
I understand why they didn't stand up to her, why they felt forced, why they felt like they had to. I get it. But it's important to remember that if we all roll over and allow a thing to happen,
it's the bystander effect.
Then it happens. But if we don't, then we can stop things. Do you know what I mean? Like, so.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. Well.
And I know that that's like a thing that some people are like, you don't know unless you're.
Of course
until
not.
you're in it.
Of course not.
But dear gods, down to the deepest parts of my soul, I like to believe that I could not.
I'm gonna do that shit.
Stand for that. And if it means getting shot in the head, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never had a gun held to me, but I have been in situations where it's like, this is going to be not great for me if I continue to stand up for this. And I just, like, I can't imagine that. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine just shooting a civilian in the head because we need their, like...
No. Yeah. I mean, all they had to do was all say no. What's she going to do? Shoot them all? They don't have to let that happen. Like, sorry. Again, though, there are psychological things at play.
Yes.
And that's why I actually think it's important to have this conversation out loud, is because you have to train your brain to remember that when you feel like you're in danger, like, consider, like, it might be psychological. You might actually be able to do something about it. And if you aren't taking the time to think about that and help your brain remember it, then in a situation like that, you might not be able to remember it. So, anyway.
Ugh.
Well,
we watched it.
So, thank you so much for watching this with us, everyone.
Oh boy.
I'm excited to dive into
Are you
season
happy
4.
now? The Harbinger of Death.
Yeah, you called it. It was very funny.
3 seconds before it was said. Those are my favorite. Yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. Subscribe, like, comment below. How did you feel about Razor? Did you pick up on the subtle metaphor of the knife to being a razor? Yeah, did you have a fun time? Probably not. Not to make an assumption.
You know, I don't know. Everyone's different, right? Everyone processes things differently.
I guess.
If you would like to support what we're doing here on this channel, you can go check out our Patreon. You get access to full-length reactions and watch-alongs, our entire catalog, everything we've ever watched. We have a Discord community, and higher tiers get special bonus content, behind-the-scenes stuff, and all of you, everyone who supports us there, gets the satisfaction of knowing that you are the reason that the channel is able to continue, so thank you so much.
Bada bing, bada boom.
All right.
Catch us next time.
As we watch more Battlestar Galactica.
Season 4!
So say we all.
So say we all.